Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I have got another radio I need to repair. This one's a Philips model 101, so around about 1948-49. They came in a number of different model numbers, 101CZ, model 101 blah 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 blah. I can't remember them all. And all I've got is a chassis and no case. I've been asked to repair this. So I have already had a look and I thought everything was there, but unfortunately not. All the valves are there and capacitors and resistors, etc. And except for one thing, it's missing a cap can, 24 microfarad. So when I had a look before I started this one, I was looking around, I'm thinking, okay, I see one cap can, I don't see, where's the other filter cap? And that's when I realised, no, it's there. Yeah, that's where it used to be. And this is difficult. Anyway, I hope that doesn't fall over. So I pulled out the choke and this thing's it's rooted, it's fucked. There was one wire attached to one of the lines on it, and the other wire was completely gone. So I spent a little bit of time, looked up the schematic for it, found it, luckily, and here is the my copy of the schematic showing the two caps, and of course the one that's still in situ, wherever it is. I can never see it. Oh, it's somewhere anyway. So that cap can there is just grounded to earth. Of course this one comes off the centre tap and goes off to the 6v6 valve, and the positives of course are just both joined together through the choke, which is normal. So a little bit of a challenge, which is great. And I hope I can get it to work, but I'll need to source another choke, and I've got the caps for it, that's not a problem, and I'm going to spend just a little bit of time looking at the wiring, making sure that I get this damn thing right. The other thing I did notice that there's another wire. Pick it up. I think you can see it. I'm looking at the camera. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's probably earthed, I would say. But anyway, I'm gonna, if I can trace the wire, seems to go to the transformer, or does it? I'm hoping to trace it anyway. I don't think that's going to be on the filter cap circuit at all. Not with that little thingy around it. So anyway, I will spend a little bit of time on this, and just so I feel confident with what I'm doing, and then I'll come back and we'll see how we go with this. Okay, so I've looked around and determined that that is the centre tap. And if I just get my little diagram again, so we can see that the centre tap comes off. And it goes, apart from being connected to the 100 ohm resistor, which by the way is that one right there, and which of course then goes off to the 6v6 valve, which it does. So that's cool, got that. And so the centre tap goes to the negative of our 24 microfarad cap. And there we go. And of course, I've found a choke. I'm not sure if it's the right number of henries for it, but the resistance is very, very close to the original one. So, which luckily had it printed on it, I can still read it. So I'm going to jumper this up and we'll test it rather than do permanent connections. So I'll bring my camera down there just to show you what I'm doing. So I've set myself up with a 24 microfarad cap, and positive. To there, so that's cool. Now the other side goes to the positive of the cap can, and there it is there, which you can just see. I've just attached it there, so that should be right. Let me just make sure we've got a connection to the positive terminal, and we do. So that's the choke taken care of. And what have we got? So, negative of the filter cap goes to there. And I forgot one more thing. The positive of the filter cap also gets connected to this wire here, which goes up into the rectifier. So that's all hanging good. Okay, I'm just going to oops, sorry, you probably can't all see it. That's focused on what I'm doing. I'm just going to double check all these connections and then we'll come back. Alright, I've checked it, looks okay to me. Right, I'm gonna power it up, and before we do that, I'm gonna connect the multimeter up. I'll connect it to the cap here. Make sure that we are getting DC voltage, and just one more quick look. Think you can see it? Yes, you can. All right. Let's give it some power. Well, the current limiter is not glowing, so there's no shorts. I'm up to 100 volts of mains. Just bring it up slowly. Good, getting DC. I'm not seeing any smoke. I can see a reflection of the dial globe on my current limiter. I'm at 200 volts of mains power. I hear crackling. No stations though. Hold on. Ooh. No, just some crackling. So the circuit's working. And it's got my arm in the way. And of course, I don't know. I'll turn it off. This thing's also shortwave, and yeah, you wouldn't be able to turn that by hand. So you're gonna, that's not going to fit in. So where's pair of pliers? All right, I managed to turn that switch. Let's see if we get anything different. Right, let it warm up. I'm just sort of trying to look at the valves as well. I see one of them's glowing. Oh yeah, the output valve certainly is. No. But it's pretty stable. Of course, it could be the detector valve. What I'll do, because it's such a mess, I'm going to just check the valves and make sure that they're all glowing, and then I'll come back and give you the results on that. Well, all the valves are glowing except the, well, I can't tell if the detector's going because it's one of those that's surrounded in red metallic paint. However, volume's up full. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm just touching the valve. And let's see if I can... I'll tell you what, turn it off. I'll try that band selector switch on the, back to where it was on the original setting. And excuse me while I'm doing this. Okay. So power it up again. Well, you're certainly getting it all live. I mean, that's me just touching the valve. Okay, well, it's alive. It's alive. So I've swapped over the valve. There's the original, and I had one spare, so that's good. Let's power it up and see if that makes any difference at all. Slowly. Oh yeah, it's looking okay. Uh, 220 volts will do. Oh yeah. Static. And hold on. The tuning knob's not turning the gang. Okay. At least we're static. That's something. I'll just check out the why the gang's not moving. Well, I could see it in an instant. I think you can too. For some reason. Sure, that was working. It's just broken. So, where are you? There you are. All right. All right. I don't think I can turn it manually. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Just got to move things around and not electrocute myself. Okay, I managed to see the dial drum, and it looks to be plastic, so let's give it some more juice. And wait for that static to come back. Well, getting static, but nothing else. No signal. Where's my pliers? Got a good decent set actually. What the hell's that? Could be shortwave. So, yeah. All the static's gone now. Bugger. It's just a dirty connection. No, I'm going right through the band. Nothing. But at least we've got static. Alright. I don't know. Detector's working, clearly. I'm assuming the other valves are working, although, because I'm not sure if the IF amplifier valve or the other demodulator is working but not doing its job. That's a possibility. I think I've got my wiring all correct. I mean, not getting any hum or smoke or anything, so I'm pretty sure I've done that right. I might swap out the other valves if I've got them and see if that makes a difference. So we'll do one at a time, and I'll just go search for them. Okay, found one, and I've put it in. Here's the old one. So, I don't expect this to work, but I might as well try and eliminate as many things as I can. Just static. So, where's my... No. Nothing. Alright. That leaves one more valve, which is, according to this, ECH35. Okay, alright, I'll go find one of them. New ECH35 is in fact I thought that was the detector and it ain't. Let's have a look. And, okay, 200 odd volts. Just move the camera a little bit, make it easier for me. Again. Pardon me, while I get in there. Nope. But we got static. That's a pretty good start. At the moment, I'm lost. I'm wondering what it could be. Normally, everything I've come across in the past, you know, if you get static, you normally get a station of some sort, and antennas connected, antenna-wise connected to the proper terminal. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to think about it. I had a thought, and I thought, well, I'm going to pull out the first two valves, the detector and the IF amplifier, and it's currently running, and there is absolutely no noise. Now, from what I've read in the past, that means that the problem's in the RF part of the circuit. Now, what I'm just going to get ready here is my trusty little MP3 player. And let's see, at least if the amplifier section is working. So where are we? Here's the output. Yep. That's as loud as it gets. But it's working. Okay, so power that down. So it could be, I don't know, a faulty component, a cap, a resistor, somewhere around there. Don't know, because don't know. I will do some more research on this and see what I can come up with, and then I'll come back and hopefully we can progress. Okie dokie. It's been about 3 days, and I've brought this Philips back onto the bench, and so as you can see, I've just done the normal connections. Just jump it in a sorry, a filter cap, and the choke's in there as well in circuit. So this is what I found, and I'm just gonna. Oops, sorry. Oh God, move the camera. The camera's always in my way. I'm gonna power it up and show you what I found. Remember, all I was getting was static, and going through the band, just static, no station. And now,
after Saturday, where a Labor government
I get a signal, I get a station.
Is able to introduce that legislation again. And finally, have 10 days family.
Okay, turn that off. I have absolutely no idea, guys. My connections with the filter cap, well, it's really for power, they're the same. Choke was put in the right way the last time. I don't know. I really don't know, unless there's something loose in there. And I guess I'll find that out. But for now, thankfully, it works. And, oh God, the other thing that happened, the dial string broke, and it looks like a pain in the ass to restring this thing. Anyway, I'm going to get those filter caps in permanently, and also change the cap cans there, and run through it, normal stuff. So yeah, this is good. I'm happy. Okay, so I've been busy the last day and a half, and as you can see, filter caps are in place. In fact, I've changed every cap and the majority of the resistors. I only left 2 in, I think, because they were just spot on. Actually 4. They were all spot on, so I left them in there. Now, I've had fun and games with this just in the last 15-20 minutes. I tested it and it worked, and then I laid it down on flat, turned it back on, no signal. Okay, what's going on? So, lost my screwdriver. I started looking at the valves again, and I had problems with the, you can't see it, so I'll turn it right around. This one here. It's probably the, I don't know, IF amplifier, the first one, or the second one, demodulator, whatever it is, I'm still not sure. And I put the original one back in, and turned it on. Signal, it powered up, signal came in, lost it. Signal was gone. So I put the put this one back in, same thing happened. Then I tapped the detector valve right down there, and the signal came back. So I thought to myself, it's the detector valve, there's something wrong with it. So I swapped it out for another one, and no signal. Oh, well, sorry, the same thing happened again. Signal came in and then disappeared. So, wasn't that valve. I'll put that back in. I think I'm starting to chase my tail at that point. So, for some reason I was tapping around while it was running, and bang, it was coming in and out. So, I started moving the valve, and the signal's just popping in and out, and I thought, dirty socket. So, gave it a good clean, put the valve back in, and it worked. So here's the test. In fact, I've never had a problem like that before.
Wages up.
And it works.
Sadly, we've got the numbers to show that isn't working yet. We know from the wages.
So that's all good.
Yesterday, it measures how wages go up and down. For the last 7 quarters, that's almost...
And we'll turn it off. Okay, so it's working. It's all stable. And that's good. Now, oh yeah, the other thing, the choke's in place, as you can see there. So I mounted it up there, lots of room there. It's probably where the original one was, I think. And she's all good to go. So this one's finished. All I've got to do is put in a... yeah, don't do that. Good God. Oh, dearie, dearie me. You saw it here first. Sure. I wonder how many people that's happened to over the years. It's happened to me a few times, actually. But never caught it on video. At least this time I did. So that's good. That's good. And did I break anything? No, not. Let's turn it back on and find out.
Including your dad.
Nice.
Spend another 19 billion extra.
Okay, all good.
Save an extra.
I think that's a good test, actually. You drop the chassis and it still works. So there's no loose components in there that I can see. But anyway, as I said, I've just got to replace the power cord. And this one's done. So anyway, an interesting one. And they're the ones I like, actually. Of course, if I can't solve the problem, that I don't like. But something new. Signal popping in and out. And again, it appears to have been just the dirty socket. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And love your comments too. Thank you so much. And I will see you very, very soon. So have fun. Take care.